Welcome to tonight's matchup between the 4-0 Niners and the 2-2 Giants. Here is your roster for your hometown 49ers. Leading the defense is David Rosca. Throwing the ball is the gunslinger Landon Pernez. Lining up behind Pernez at running back is your starter David Goodell and his backup, the shifty Derek Rosca. Next is the star wideout Jack Lynch, followed by the number one rusher in the league, Jackson Berman. Adding depth to the roster is Matthew Mullen and a speedy running back, Jamison Holbrook. Rounding off the roster, a couple newcomers to this team looking to make some noise in the league in A.J. Shklarski, Cohan O'Neal, and an all-around athlete, Levi Moore. Now let's go down to the field where I'm joined by Tom Brady.
Thank you, Steven. Good to be here. I've been watching these Niners warm up, and I got to tell you, we are in for a treat tonight. They are running crisp routes, catching everything. These boys are dialed in, and we're in for a show.
The Giants won the toss and elected to start on offense. Let's see what they can do against the Niners' shutdown defense.
Giants get off to a rocky start, jumping off sides on first down, followed by an incompletion and a sack by Berman. Now we get a chance to see what Coach Pernez and company can do on offense.
Pernez walks over to Lynch looking to line up his wideout, after which he calls for a quick snap from his center Goodell and dishes the ball right back to him, catching the defense off guard.
Goodell takes it 40 yards to the end zone, followed by an extra point pass from Pernez to Lynch to make it a 7-0 49er lead.
Defensive coordinator Goodell has his top defense out there looking to get another stop and make a statement early.
Talk about making a statement, Steven. Berman picks up his second and third sack on consecutive snaps and forces an incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd and long.
More pressure from Berman forces the Giants quarterback to throw off balance and the ball to be picked off by Derek Rosca, putting the Niners offense to work again.
Let's see if Pernez and company can keep up the momentum and try to put some more points on the scoreboard.
Don't look now, Tom, but a couple of great defensive plays by the Giants, followed by a couple incompletions by the Niners, and the Giants force a turnover on downs and take over the ball on offense.
This is where the Niners need to be careful not to give the Giants any momentum. Let's see if their defense can step up again.
Short run by the Giants brings up 2nd and long. Pass to the outside by the Giants is knocked down by Derek Rosca, followed by another short throw, this time down the middle, that gets intercepted by David Rosca. And it's only a matter of time before the Niner offense capitalizes on the Giants' mistakes.
Nice run to the outside by Derek Rosca brings up 2nd and 10. Mullen is stopped at the line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and 10.
Pernez fakes a handoff to Moore and then drop a perfect pass to David Goodell, who runs to the outside to pick up a first down.
The Niners are flagged for impeding the rusher on the next play to set up a 2nd and goal from the 25-yard line.
Pernez throws a short pass to Mullen, who blows past a couple of defenders and ends up in the end zone to give the Niners a 13-0 lead.
Make that 15-0, Steven. After Pernez finds Goodell in the end zone for a 2-point conversion, now let's see how the Giants respond on offense.
The Giants continue to rely on their short passing game to move the ball, but just like that, Derek Rosca intercepts another short throw for his 2nd pick of the game.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time left, but the Giants are going to have to start taking some chances downfield soon.
Nice run by Shklarski sets up a deep bomb down the field from Pernez to Lynch, which ends up in the end zone. And after an extra point pass from Pernez to Goodell, the Niners will go into the half with a commanding 22-0 lead.
Just a reminder, there is still time to sign up for Apex Predator Flag Football Camp on July 18th. Don't miss your chance to meet all the Apex Predator 10U and 7U coaches and players. as well as a special appearance by Super Bowl champion Greg Jones. Registration closes June 18th. Spots are limited.
Coming out of the half, the Niners pick up right where they left off, with a handoff to David Raska, who weaves through traffic for 40 yards in a 28-0 lead.
The Raska twins connect on the extra point, with Derek finding David to extend the lead to 29-0.
Giants are finally able to move the ball on the ground by picking up 10 yards before being stopped by Berman. And after another short 5-yard gain and an incompletion, the Giants throw a short pass to the outside that puts them on the board at 29-6.
I think the Giants have to get a stop here if they have any chance of getting back in this game.
Derek Raska finds Moore for a quick 10-yard throw that brings up 2nd and 10, but he is sacked on his next attempt.
On the next snap, the Giants are called for roughing the passer, and that's going to spot the ball on the 30-yard line and give the Niners a fresh set of downs.
An incompletion and a high snap causing Derek Raska to throw out of balance ends up in an interception by the Giants, giving them another chance to cut down the Niners' lead.
And the Giants are not going down without a fight, Steven. They are moving the ball again and finding holes in this Niners defense. Let's see if they can close this gap and make a late run to chip away at this deficit.
Don't look now, the Giants are at the 11-yard line. But a couple sacks by Berman and a great flag pull by Derek Raska leaves the Giants empty-handed and forced to get back on defense.
You know, getting down to the red zone and coming away empty-handed can really take the wind out of your sail if you're desperate for points.
On the first snap of this drive, Derek Raska rolls left and finds Goodell, who switches sides and ends up in the end zone for his second touchdown of the game and a 35-6 Niner lead.
Niners make it 36-6 after Derek Raska finds Shiklarski for the extra point.
And this pretty much seals it as the Giants throw another short pass to the hands of Pernez, putting the Niners offense back on the field.
Derek Raska gets a handoff from Goodell and zips around for a 25-yard gain before being brought down at the 15-yard line, setting up 1st and goal.
And for the final play of the game, Goodell connects with Pernez, who walks it into the end zone. And after an extra point pass from Goodell to Shiklarski, the Niners win this game with a final score of 43-6, securing a first-place finish in the regular season and a spot in the championship game. Today's defensive player of the game goes to Derek Raska with 2 interceptions, and the offense player of the game goes to A.J. Shiklarski with 2 extra point catches. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you join us next week for a championship game rematch between your undefeated 49ers and the 4-1 Browns. Thank you, and we will see you next time.